Hello and welcome back to Rimworld. Continuing our playthrough here, and I did a couple things between episodes. We have a lot more people, but still a lot of mood issues. Apron's not doing too great. Um, Chemical starvation's never good. Hungry's never good. Um, I went in and I assigned new food restrictions instead of manually fighting people eating raw food. I set it to where I made a custom food policy that, just consumes meals and no raw food at all. So hopefully that will be helpful. The other thing I did was I made a safe drug policy based off of the wording in the the information button here. So this says safe dose interval for adults is 1 day. And according to this, it says adults will only become addicted if they take the drugs more often than this. So I set that to 1 day. And Psychite T is set to 2 days because that's what it says there. And I haven't seen. I've heard conflicting things on the wiki and some of the forums and stuff. I'm going by the active tooltip in the game and hoping that that's accurate. But anyway, I think that could help stabilize some moods around here. The only downside is it is the fall. I do not have enough of this built out yet to justify growing any psychite leaves right now, but it is something I want to do. I've already set up the recipe here, and then once that actually gets done, I think we'll be in a better position. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on. I think I turned it off when I thought we were actually running out of power, but the issue was more that we had like one of those events. So I just need to clean this up. I am opening this all up and making this into one big room, and I'm gonna convert this room into something else. Probably should move these batteries elsewhere as well. We'll have to see what happens there. The other thing, kind of last thing that I did between episodes, is I set a caravan in play. Now I'm gonna be very cautious about it because if it goes up here, I got to make sure it's not going through here or going through here and getting attacked. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever manually controlled a caravan leaving, but if I can, I'd like to force it to go, maybe over in this direction here and then come up through here and then do all this stuff. So it would also be nice if we can get this stuff and deconstruct it, because I'm pretty sure this gives something if we deconstruct it. So yeah, it doesn't say what it gives, but I'm hoping it gives components. I'm not 100% sure though. But we should definitely start picking some of the stuff up off the map while we can, and also indicate some mining over here. Even though we're not currently leaving our safe structure because of all of this chaos, it is something that I would like to do at some point. And actually, I could do something like this where I take a zone. Yeah, let's just do our yeah, we'll do the home zone. And then I guess we'll just expand it upward this way. I'll fix this later on, but this will at least get me, I think, safely up here and into the mining area without having to worry about waking these guys up or triggering anything. So let's go ahead and, oh, everybody is already restricted to the home zone. All right, let's go ahead and unpause and just take a look at what is going to happen here, especially with the caravan. So let's see how that goes. Definitely need to get, well, I suppose we could allow some of the steel production to happen here. There we go. We got the grow lights on. We are actually consuming energy at this point, so maybe I should leave this toggled off. Let's remove this floor here. Just reduce the wealth, and then we'll be kind of consistently... I'm going to delete this zone, and I'm going to move some of our storage over to this area here. Oh, made it off the map. I didn't even pay attention. Well, I'm glad that went okay. All right, Apron's in a daze. That's not too surprising. Bonnie is corpse obsession. which is not great. Let's go ahead and toggle power off for now. I know there's some stuff I want to melt, but more important to have energy for this stuff. That is interesting, though, because that means that these are not producing enough power to keep us going. And it's something else to keep in mind as we... Like, we're good for this whole amount, but... Because we're already using the sun lamp here. But we'll need more power if we're activating these ones. There we go. Alright, can we just allow a bunch of these? I would like them to just construct as much of this as possible, just to get it going. Be nice to get some psychite going as well. Oh, here we go. All of our stuff's dying off now. I wish I would have manually harvested that, because a lot of it is really closely grown. Can I issue an order to just cut what we can? I don't think there's much of anything we're gonna get out of it, but let's go ahead and maybe try. All right, so we did get beer brewing. That is something I wanted to research, because that's another thing I can build. Guess we'll do shields as well. There we go. We managed to get a small amount of hay. High current's throwing a fit, but that's all right. I do want to build just concrete floor here. And then I'm going to move the beds over to this area. And the space heater. Alright, we did manage to make an EMP grenade. Is the storage set up correctly? I assume it is, because it's got that line there. So we'll just let that percolate for now. Bonnie, are you able to perform surgery? No, I don't have any industrial tech medicine at the moment. But looks like somebody is going along and starting work on that. I do need to clean this up and make this more efficient. Because that is not good. Probably need... Oh yeah, 4 medicine. Okay. So the running back and forth is just terribly inefficient. I need to make actual stockpiles and shelves around this. But I think we need bigger, like a larger space for that. So I think we're going to move the production, the drug production and the brewing over to here once we get this cleared out. Or maybe we'll move it down here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely want to get this done. Did we haul this stuff back to base? We have not yet. But we have the ability to. Yeah, all this stuff is considered home area. Although, I think I need to be able to walk over there to be able to get to that. Alright, caravan has arrived. Let's go ahead and do our trading. And just get as much components as we can. We don't have that much to sell, but whatever we can sell, I would like to do so. There we go. We're in the positive there a little bit. Sell the rest of this garbage just to get rid of it. Now, is there anything else I could buy that makes sense? I feel like I have enough steel at the moment. Let's just max out on advanced components as well. And then let's head back to Ore Town. Again, I got to be careful when I arrive and just make sure that we don't cause a massive issue by walking right through the middle of this. It would be really good to avoid that if we can. I'd really like somebody to come raid and wipe this all out, where I don't have to be the one to do it. Yeah, these are drop beacons, so that's not going to be too great. Alright, there is rice being produced here, which I guess is fine for now, because the winter we're definitely going to need it. Uh-oh. He's getting hypothermia. Is that because I do not have any... Yeah, these are all below quality. However, you could still forswear it for now until they're done making this stuff. Alright, you should be getting better now. Yes. Definitely more manageable. I think we are about to complete our first large sandstone sculpture. What are you doing? Just, finish doing that. Okay, so this should be installed probably there. And then we can move all the beds over here. Do we have any wood available? We have a little bit. Is it enough to make a bed? Yes. We can make a bed. Right, he's in a daze. That's not too surprising, given the situation. I'm just gonna reinstall everyone's beds to this new location, Get everybody moved over. All right, let's get the dresser in there. Hen 1. Oh wow, got a bunch of angry people. Well, I guess it's not too surprising that the roosters aren't making it. Let's go ahead and take them out. I did not expect them to survive the temperatures. Looks like we're hauling back some of the stuff, which is fine. Okay, you are the one with the liver cancer that has to be treated. Where is all the medicine that we've been producing? Oh boy, where did it come in? Oh, good, it came in over on the side there. That is definitely manageable. More importantly, we have a lot of components now, so we should be able to get a lot more of this built, which should help with the food situation in general, because we are running out of meals already. It did not take very long. We definitely need to get this body out here. I am glad that they are cleaning. That's definitely something that needs to be done to bump the mood up a bit. Is there... Okay, so there is soon to be a fiesta time. I could do a conversion ritual. I could try to do a conversion ritual. What's disrespected? It's just not good enough quality. So I feel like we need to build a better altar. Just a better shrine in general. All right, we are hauling back some of this stuff. Hey, we got some components dug out over here too. Holder. No, sir. You do not get to leave. We're gonna arrest him. You are having some hypothermia issues as well. We are just gonna force some of this muffalo wool parka on you as well. At least temporarily until we get past the worst of it. All right, Bonnie, you can come out of there. Wait, where did Holder go? Did we not arrest him? What happened? Oh, he's over here still. How did he get out of that? Okay. Oh, we have him set to release. Okay. Drop Holder. All right, he is actually a prisoner now and needs to be converted over to we can't just release him and put him back in business. All right, it is good to see that we have enough steel to get the majority of these built. Hopefully. Actually, they all say 0 steel, but I'm pretty confident we have a decent chunk of steel. We had a bunch there. Maybe not so much over there. Okay. Still have not moved everything into the bedrooms. Or I should say into the new bedroom. It's slowly happening. All right, cleaning is happening. That's good. That's going to help the mood and quality of the barracks. Definitely need to get this installed sooner than later to increase people's like mood from sleeping in a better barracks. There we go. Now we're decent. I definitely need to expand my stockpile zone. So let's take a look at what we got here. We can copy the settings and paste it over to here. All right, nice big stockpile zone. Can finally start freeing up some of the space in these rooms. I'm actually going to delete this stockpile and have them move it all over here, because I think that's something else that needs to happen. We could use this room for something. Maybe knock this wall out and move some of this around to give it a little more room. Probably would be a good idea. How is this room considered? You know what, let's we're getting the disrespected altar, so let's go ahead and put one of those in there, because that'll increase the quality of that room. Just want to mitigate the bad mood debuffs at least as much as I can. Yeah, it would be nice to get this tainted parka out as well. Alright, that's fine. You can... Oh. Yeah, go melee attack him. You have high melee skill. Really? You got stunned, huh? Alright, you'll come around from the back and start getting them from there. Alright, apparently we're gonna have to do a little rescuing. Running a little afoul of the food situation here. Alright, glad to see cleaning is actually being taken seriously and it's not just continually building up over and over again. How is the steel situation? I'm glad to see half of this is built. And we have the components. I feel like steel is the shortage now. Well, let's keep, actually, can we? We've already kind of flagged this as our home area, right? So let's just do a little hunting. Yeah, it's amazing how much food this all consumes. All right, Apron, I think, let's just get this done. The sooner the better. I guess I didn't mean for him to be that dedicated, but that's all right. Oh, they're taking it to their inventory. Okay, that makes sense. I just watched him pick up the medicine to put it in his inventory. All right, so mediocre is not great. Oh, all right. Well, what are the odds we're gonna be able to? It's like Holder's gonna get beat up again. That's fine. Now they can get their meals. Hopefully, anyway. Let's move this over here so we have some light. I don't need to plant this anymore. All right, let's put down some concrete flooring. And I have to put that everywhere. It should go in this room too. We probably should put at least a door here, if not an entirely new space. And then let's build a copy of this so we have some light in the room here. And then we'll go ahead and convert this a little more to a better construction zone. Once they're done hauling all this stuff, I want that to get done. Huntsman is getting a couple animals, which is really nice because that will help us not starve to death, which is sadly always a risk for us, apparently. I do have to like shrink this zone back down at some point, but for the time being. Oh, solar flare knocked power out entirely. That is interesting. So I guess let's go ahead and unsuspend these, at least for a little while, because I might need to manually cook here. Never mind, I don't. We'll go back to suspending that. All right, corpse obsession means you're going to be dragging a body back here. Definitely going to have to flag that so people's moods don't get all tainted by it. I mean, at least they put it outside. Okay. These mood breaks, they gotta stop. They are getting out of hand. I mean, some of it has to do from people like starving, which hopefully is being addressed by a lot of this hunting, but also, oh yeah, I can't risk tagging one of those caribou, or can I? Colonist needs rescue. Oh, nobody's rescued them? I don't understand. Okay, finally, somebody's picking up the colonist. What is your, like, why are you doing medical? Do you have decent medical? Oh yeah, you're double passion in medical. That's pretty good. All right. Couple more extreme break risks. Oh no. All the food was lost because of the surge. Yeah, that's definitely not good. All right, so Monkey, you get an assault rifle. Your shooting is terrible, so I'm not too concerned about you. Arrow, you have good shooting, but you also have a weapon. All your guys' shooting is terrible. You have a decent, at least you have 1 star. It's better than a kick in the teeth. I guess you'll equip the crappy bolt action rifle. All right, so moods should be improving. We actually have a somewhat impressive barracks, which hopefully will just get better in time. We are apparently out of steel again. So let's go ahead and issue some mining orders to get that out of there if we can, just to maximize our steel production. Should probably mine this as well. As long as everybody stays in the home zone, it should be okay. Is there any other steel that's readily available? A little bit right there. We should be able to hunt these guys as well. I hate expanding the home zone like this, but we'll change it again down the road. Shrink it back down. All right, a conversion ritual. We could go for it, but I think I need to wait for people to stop tantruming. All right, I'm not seeing any other things produced yet. I'm kind of waiting to see if any production happens with the art stuff. We're just gonna plow through the research tree. Medical emergency. What's with malnutrition? Okay, that is definitely a problem. 83%. Did we hunt the animals? No, I don't want to rescue it. Are you kidding me? It took that long? Alright. Hopefully somebody can haul. Oh, it's outside of the allowed home area. Okay. Pretty much just flagging the entire map as my home area. Anything but this. Alright, Trev's hauling that back. I don't know if we're gonna get that in time. Yeah, I think we're screwed. Alright, Q, you need to butcher immediately. Alright, Chantal, you need to... Actually, can we just... Is there any chance we can just feed... I don't even care if it's raw food. I just can't risk... I don't even care if it's raw food at this point. We just need to get food in you. Okay, I think we may have, like, literally by seconds skirted death there. Although, who knows if it's still going to be an issue. Food certainly is a problem. Why is nobody replanting? That definitely needs to happen sooner than later. I think it's just priorities. Hunting needs to be a thing. I might even need to kill some of my own animals here. Oh, you were already hunting. Okay. So you're fine. You're hunting with a pistol, which is not great. Alright, everybody needs to be hunting at this point because food scarcity is a thing. Alright, who needs the rescue? Are you kidding me? You're getting hypothermia now? Ugh. You've got malnutrition. You've got hypothermia. Man, this is not good. Alright, let's do some rescuing here. Did this guy die? Bleeding out in 8 hours. I think we're gonna walk over here and do some shooting. Alright, if I just flag that, can you haul? Yes. Okay, good. You haul back in that direction, so that's fine. Okay, that's... Daniels, you're hauling steel back, which is okay. I think I would prefer you haul the animals right now because of all the food issues we're having. Alright, Q, you're going to start butchering, and then Chantal, you're going to start cooking. This should carry us maybe another day? Oh, that's why it told us, because it had self-tamed, and then we killed it. Or it self-tamed while it was bleeding to death. That's interesting. Okay, so we're down to 3 wild animals. We need, like, replanting food needs to be priority. Why did we change that? So mining was higher priority for you. But why are we not, like, nobody's planting? Like, they're just hauling crap back. And I'm not really sure why. No, Bonnie can't leave. Huntsman, you have to get Bonnie. She's like our MVP. 70% chance. Got it. Kind of sucks because she is, she was like the leader of our religion. So converting her is going to be a little bit of a pain. We have to take out these, ibex here. Caribou. Alright, well, they're angry. But one of them's bleeding out anyway, at least. Huntsman, can you actually loop around this side here? If they're already angry at you. I don't know if that slowed them down at all. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, being dead slows them down. Alright, there we go. Prioritize hauling. Let this other one bleed out. I think it's in the home area, or at least what's currently flagged as our home area, so that should be fine. And then there's one more on the map that we should be able to get. So, oh, that psychic drone stacked with this one. Okay, so that is Explains a little bit more of that double whammy we were having to deal with. I'm still not understanding why nobody's planting. We at least have food. I mean, the animals are probably starving, but we at least have food. There we go. Now the animals are fed. Well, I guess let the two prisoners duke it out. Do we have a yeah, we still have the horseshoes pin over here. I do at some point have to let's toggle power on here just so we could smelt this stuff, because we could free up the space then. But I definitely want to make sure we're converting our people here, getting them back recruited with us. And more importantly, I need to get this food planted. So I need to figure out why nobody is doing that. Now let's stick to melee attacking. Why are you running away? Why are you cowering? Oh, because they were fighting. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's just refine and smelt all this garbage. Get as much steel as we can out of this. How's the malnutrition situation? Okay, it's definitely gotten better. It's not great, but it's better. All right, see, we made pretty good work of that. Now we can toggle this off. And then Q, you are our butcher. So let's go ahead and prioritize you butchering this stuff so that the food production can happen. Okay, I think the parkas are getting to the point where I should be able to clear out these forced items and they can go pick up fresh parkas. At least I hope so. There we go. Another one up and running. Is the temperature... Oh, the temperature's too low indoors here. Wow. Okay, so that's the problem. They're not doing anything because it's too cold. Even with all this running, huh? Yeah, target temperature 70 degrees. Holy cow. All right, I guess I need to build more stuff. Do we have any components? Well, I moved our... I'm going to have to get used to the fact that I moved the storage. We do have components. Okay, so we need to prioritize working on this, because without the heaters, this is really bad. All right, I'm going to disallow this stuff for the time being, just so we focus on the steel usage in the spot where we need it most desperately. Feel like we're running out of steel again already. The Desperado encampment. I can't send people off. Not right now. All right, you guys are passing by, which is fine. Are we still... Like, what the heck? Okay, rescue. Back to base. And then who else is mining? Monkey, I think we have no choice but to have you mine. I guess we're going to expand the home area again. We need as much steel as possible. This is silver ore. That doesn't really help us. We're not even in the winter yet, and we're already having huge problems. Not great. Not great at all. Well, we need more steel in here if we're going to be growing anything. What are you doing? You're digging? Dig this one out. All right, haul the steel back. Hopefully we can get something up and running, because we are literally starving to death. I think all the wildlife... No, it's not all gone. All right, well, I can't get that one. That's off in a weird spot. I guess all of this can be our home area down here. I have to change that at some point in the future, but for the time being, I really just want to avoid all of this nonsense. Who had the good medical skill? Hiroto. Okay, you have to... Oh, is it already treated? It is already treated, okay. Well, I mean, what can you do? I might have to cut off the index finger. Wouldn't be the only colonist without a finger. Oh, another infection. That's cool. Great, we broke a power source. That is absolutely terrible. So I probably shouldn't have cleared out the until these parkas were completely done. What do you got? Hypothermia? Yeah. Okay. This hopefully is helping. Certainly doesn't feel like it. I mean, this is all still considered indoors. Wow, the outdoors is really cold. Well, sadly, I don't think we have much of a choice at this point with everybody in a terrible situation, running out of food, mood's going south. I don't think we have much of a choice other than to, we're just gonna have to, kill some of our animals, I think. Let's bury these colonists, try to get the mood up a little bit. Oh, come on, man. Build a copy. I missed it by just a little bit. Alright, so Apron can be released, I think. That was not a major event. Okay, so he's back in business. He's just being a butt. Alright, what do we have infection-wise? So this index finger and ring finger. I think we're going to have to amputate both of those. Alright, let's bury these colonists again. That's part of the mood problem, is everybody is really upset about people not being buried. And now we're out of power because this got destroyed. And this temperature is like super bad. Wow. So we're in a little bit of a pickle here. You're gonna kill him, huh? Interesting. Alright, well hopefully you don't die. It looks like you're just really beat up. So hopefully that's okay. We have the index finger to amputate as well. So hopefully that gets done. Alright, where are these Ibex rams? Let's just check and see if any of them are a little closer to home. They are. Again, with the expanding of the home area. What else can we turn off temporarily? Alright, so I think this is probably a good spot to put the cut in for today. Certainly not a great situation. Everybody is kind of spiraling out of control, but I'm hoping between all of their mental breaks, which is going to trigger a catharsis for a couple days, and then getting past the malnourishment debuff, we should be okay. The real trick, I think, here is going to be getting enough food generated to last long enough, and also keeping the temperature high enough in this space now that we've destroyed our power. Just trying to keep this space heated enough to not be an issue. So we will try to figure that all out in the next episode. But thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.